Hello, Core 2 friends. I hope you're doing well today. Today is just one of those days for me where I'm just feeling a little bit sad. I don't know if you guys ever have those days. I know for me, now that we've been stuck inside, sometimes that happens to me more often. I think it's probably because we're not seeing our friends, we're not in school, a lot of our favorite places to go we don't get to go to anymore. So that's kind of just how I'm feeling today, just a little bit sad. So you may be feeling happy today, or excited, or angry, or sad like me, and all of those things are totally okay. They're part of being human and a part of existing. But the book I decided to read today because it's just a cute book, and also because sometimes we just need a hug, and sometimes if you're having a day like I'm having today where you just feel a little bit sad, just ask someone around you for a hug, and maybe it'll help a little bit. So this book is called Hug Me. I know that I've read this to you a lot of times, but I hope that you enjoy it today. This book was actually, Patrick let me borrow this book, but here it is in my apartment, so maybe it's mine now. Felipe was descended from an old and famous family who liked to look good and always behaved properly. His family kept everything neat and tidy, and they believed one should never trespass into another's personal space. Looking at what Felipe's family is made out of, you might understand why they have that idea. Felipe was taught to keep still, encouraged to be looked at, and told that one day he'd reach a high position. But Felipe thought his family worried about all the wrong things. They didn't notice that all he wanted was a hug. Of course, he could see his family wasn't the touchy-feely type, so he wished someone else would come and put their arms around him, but no one ever did. Poor Felipe. One day, Felipe made a new acquaintance. He was bold, confident, and he was trouble. Looking at this little string, you may remember what is happening in this book. If you don't, I want you to try and guess. What could he be? His new acquaintance. But Felipe couldn't see that. And they grew closer and closer until one day disaster struck. Felipe was blamed and made to feel very bad. It says, "Cactus attack, balloon in hospital. Shame on the family." No one in his family thought of giving him a hug. Clearly, he didn't belong there. For a while, Felipe hoped he would find a new family. But wherever he went, he wasn't welcome. So he learned to enjoy his own company and thought he didn't need anyone else after all. It says over here, this is his little house, and it says, "Trespassers will be pricked." During all this time, Felipe felt very lonely, but what he didn't know was someone else was feeling lonely too. The day he realized that, Felipe knew just what to do. And then this is the little back page, which is so cute. Their little adventures, best friends forever, Camila and Felipe. Look at them doing all their games and activities. So I hope that you enjoyed this book. I hope that if you're having a little bit of a sad day like I am, that this will cheer you up a little bit. I wish I could come and give you all a hug and that we were back in our classroom, but I hope you can find someone around you to come give you a hug if you're feeling happy or sad. And I look forward to seeing you in our next meeting. I hope you enjoyed this book.